Hello, and we are back in my bathroom. I'm going to dye my hair. Roots are a bit much, so I have split my hair in four. I left this piece because I'm going to start with this. I split it as best as I can, and I use this rat tail comb. So the last time I did my hair, I did it with Dollar Tree hair dye. But this time I'm going to use Madison Reed, and I try to get the color that's closest to the one I normally use. This is A8NGV Sicily Dark Golden Blonde. I'm trying to get into cruelty-free products. Now, I'm not a vegan or anything like that. My diet is more plant-based, and I'm trying to transition slowly, but you know, we gotta start somewhere. So this is a lot more, of course, but it's actually a cleaner ingredient. It's better for you. And this is not sponsored. They don't know who I am. I've used this in the past when I used to darken my hair, and it always left my hair soft and manageable. So I decided to try this brand again. I picked this up at Ulta, and now I'm gonna start the mix. So inside that box comes another box just like this. By the way, that box was so hard to get into. Oh my goodness. So let's see. Try to open this, and this is what it looks like. Comes with this little pamphlet, how to get your best hair color ever. So I guess it has instructions on how to do it, but I usually don't follow these instructions on the booklet. I do what I can do. I just do whatever, you know, how I'm used to doing it. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is the conditioning curl activator. Actually, I do have to go refer back to that pamphlet because I'm not sure how to mix this. Comes with a cap. Some really good rubber gloves, not those plasticky, cheapy ones. The Radiant Cream color. And I don't know what this is. It's just a plain box. And it comes with cleansing wipes and a barrier cream, which I'm going to apply right now. Then you get your shampoo and conditioner. All right, let's see how we're gonna do this. Okay, so I'm gonna apply the barrier cream. It's a thick lotion. Smells kind of nice. Now that this is done, fully applied, let me mix the rest of the, I was gonna say ingredients, the rest of, yeah, I guess the ingredients. So this is what the Radiant Cream looks like. And we are going to put it in here. I was going to use the brush in this little bowl, but I'm gonna try it with this. I think it's gonna be a little easier. And if I wanna just maneuver the products, I'll use the brush. So, it says to puncture because it's sealed, the little cap is sealed, so you just puncture, you use this and puncture. And you open it. Then we're gonna put that cream in here. Okay, so I put everything in here and it says to shake it for 45 to 60 seconds. So let's do that. Okay, gloves are on. Now let's start the process. I'm excited to see how this color is going to come out. How my hair is going to feel afterwards. So I am going to use this mirror. You're gonna probably see my camera. Sorry for the towels in the back. This is my bathroom. It's not a big bathroom, so I don't really have any place. Okay, so can you see? I think so. So anyway, I'm gonna start with the roots. And we're going to apply like this. I'm also gonna go here. I'm not a professional. I think I've said this before in other videos. I'm definitely not a hairstylist. I just like to do things on my own, save a few dollars. Not just a few dollars, you actually save a lot when you do your own thing. It is a hassle. It can be a hassle. Oh, this is nutty. It could be a bit of a hassle. Okay, this is not, I don't like the way this is coming out. But anyway, I might have to put it in the bowl. Trying to make things less messy. But, you know, maybe if I do this, it'll be a little bit better. You know what? We're going to put it in the bowl. Yeah, because, I don't know. I feel like it might be better. Yeah, much easier. And just have patience, because this is a bit of a process. It takes a while if you want it done right. It's not going to be perfect, at least not for me, because like I said, I am not a professional hairstylist. And when you're doing things on yourself, because you can't really see too good, especially the back of your head, it's a little bit more challenging, but it can be done. You don't have to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on getting your hair done, because nowadays everything is so expensive. And you'll have some money to buy a good quality hair color. I'm going to try to stretch this color as much as I can. I did buy 2 boxes, but we'll see. So I'm getting the perimeter around my head first. Okay. Same thing here. Of course, obviously. Getting a little claustrophobic up in here. All right, and just continue down the line. Another thing I wanted to mention, make sure you do a test on a little piece of hair near the skin in case you're allergic. Because some people are allergic. I'm allergic, highly allergic to peroxide. The higher it is, the worse it is for me. I get scabs. It happened to me before. I learned the hard way. And we don't want that. I think I'm gonna start with this bottom piece. Actually, it's not what I'm gonna do. Not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue with this one. This is the reason why I let it loose. You know what, I think I could, yeah. Now I'm going to put it all over. I hope I have enough hair dye. I really do. Because one thing I noticed with this, it doesn't bring that much. And for the price, this is $35 a box. I'm gonna have to really stretch this. Especially in the bottom of the hair. My hair covers that, so I'm not too worried about that. So it's not going to be perfect, for sure. For sure, it's not going to be perfect. Okay. I really hope you can see me. Sorry for the light, but I don't know how else to angle the camera. don't know, there's something, but it's not bad. It's definitely not overpowering. Not at all. I'm definitely gonna have to open the second box. Come on now. I'm thinking now I should have probably started from the top. But anyway, we move. Oh, my vertigo is doing numbers on me. Oh, God. Why now? There's any hairdressers out there, you're probably cringing, but you know, this is what I do. This is how I do it. I know it's not right, but I have a lot of hair. It's very thick and coarse, and I do what I can. And believe me, once it's done, you couldn't even tell. This is not how I want to do it. Okay, so I decided to start with the top pieces. It's easier. And again, that's really what I want to get. Because look at this. Not an easy task, but it's not impossible. I know it looks difficult, but again, patience. Patience is a virtue. I have patience, especially when you have hair like mine. Whew. Okay, so I'm going to come back once it's done. I mean, you do get the gist of it. You just have to separate. Try to do the best you can, little by little, with patience, but I'll be back, okay? Okay, so I got everything on. I'm gonna use this little cap. I'm telling you though, the stuff that's in here is good quality, I have to say. So we're gonna leave it like this for, let's see how long it says. Put the cap timer, say, for 35 minutes. Or you could leave it for an extra 10 minutes to cover stubborn gray hair, which I do have in this area. So I might leave it for 45 minutes. So what time is it? Okay, so I started a timer for 45 minutes. And I will see you in a little bit. Okay, so this is the finished look. It's a little damp, not too much. I do have cream, a styling cream on it. But this is it, and I'm telling you, my hair feels so soft. I like this product. I use Madison Reed, and I'm happy with the results. Let me show you the back. It covered my grays. I have a lot of grays around here. I have like a cluster, actually. I have like a cluster here, and I did leave it out for an extra 10 minutes as instructed on the little pamphlet. You know, I'm sure there's patches because I didn't do the best job, but other than that, I'm very happy with it. So let me know, will you try this? Will you try Madison Reed? You know, sometimes you have to treat yourself. You're gonna spend more money in a salon. Everything's going up in prices. And the more hair you have and the more thick and coarse it is, the more it's gonna cost you. Yes, Madison Reed is $35 a box. If you only need one box, that's not a lot. That's really not a lot for you to treat yourself, because you deserve it. Just because we're over 50 doesn't mean we're gonna lay down and die. No, we wanna look good. And we wanna feel good. So sometimes you have to treat yourself a little bit and do it at home, in the comfort of your home. You don't spend as much, and you get the same salon look. Because I have gone to salons to dye my hair, and I come out looking just like this. You know, so yeah, I don't know why I did that face. I look crazy, but other than that, I'm happy with it. Let me know if you're gonna try it, and if you know of any other cruelty-free hair dye products or just hair products in general. I would really appreciate it if you could just leave it on the comments, because I would definitely love to try it. I like to try new things, and I do have products that have been animal tested. I didn't know. I wasn't really as aware. Not that I did not know, I wasn't aware of what happens in these labs until I started doing a little bit more of a deep dive research, and I saw the cruelty and the horrific methods that they test on these poor animals, and I'm just not for that. I am not a vegan, like I mentioned earlier, but I want to start somewhere, and at least I can try cruelty-free products, and they work just the same, if not better, because I'm telling you, my hair is so soft. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe. It's free to subscribe. It does not cost you anything. I'm trying to build a community here of like-minded women who are over 50, over 40, over 60, over 70. I actually watch women over 70 channels, and they have so much to share, and I love it. Excuse me. I choked on my own saliva. But of course, everyone is welcome. I also learn from the young chickadees. You know, they teach things too, and you can learn a lot of things from them. Of course, our skin barrier and certain things are different because we have mature skin, mature hair, mature bodies. But we can still learn. We can always learn something from everyone. So thank you again for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.